This is somebody I'm presuming not from the United States based on the flags and the name and the question being asked, but they ask serious question: why does MAGA think universal health care is such a bad thing? From what I can gather, it's for a number of different reasons. They think that if we have universal health care, that the government is going to tell you you're not worth the money to help you out. You're sick. You have a disease. We're not going to pay for you to get better. So just fuck off. Go home and die. Right? When Obama was president, they talked about, remember the death panels. Fucking dingbat from Alaska. Palin, Sarah Palin, talked about how the government's going to form death panels and you're going to have to go stand before a panel of bureaucrats to determine whether or not you get health care, which is the farthest thing from the truth in all of the industrialized nations that have universal health care. And the hypocrisy of that, and we're going to get into more reasons in just a moment, the hypocrisy of that is that right now we pay more than any other country for our health care. I'm paying $1,800 a month for my fucking health insurance just to have the health insurance, and they still get to decide what medicine I do and do not have. My doctor has to tell my health insurance company, yeah, he needs this, and then argue with somebody who has no medical experience as to whether or not I need it. So that's one. Two, the big argument that comes out of MAGA is, I don't want my money going to pay for some bum that can't get their own health care. Your money already goes to pay for other people to have health care if you're in a health insurance plan. You're in a pool of people. Your money pays for other people to have health care all the time. But they're afraid that somebody who doesn't work as hard as them or who might be on government assistance might get health care. It's just so fucking stupid. It's here's the main reason why. We'll boil this down to brass tacks. Right-wing conservative politicians have convinced poor and working class Americans that Democrats are out to take their money and give it to poor people. And somebody that doesn't work is going to eat on your dime, and somebody that doesn't work is going to get health care on your dime, and somebody that doesn't work is going to get housing on your dime. And so they are convinced that somebody else getting health insurance and getting health care, somebody else walking into a hospital or a doctor's office or a pharmacy and getting the medical care that they need is taking away from them. I worked hard for my money and I want it to go to me. It's the dumbest fucking argument you could possibly imagine. These people, MAGA, are literally fighting to keep a broken system in place. They are fighting to make sure that they continue to pay the most of anybody on the fucking planet for their health care and get worse outcomes. That's what Republican candidates have managed to convince far right-wing people in this country to advocate for. More expensive health care with worse outcomes. Why? So that the healthcare industry can continue to make their billions.